My child, listen closely. This is not a coincidence message, and you did not come here by accident. I am calling you, yes, you, out of all the noise, all the distractions, all the voices pulling at your attention. My voice is reaching you now with purpose. There is something I have placed before you, something you have sensed but have not fully opened. And today, I am saying to you clearly, this is my call for you to return to me. Open it. You have felt it, haven't you? That quiet tug in your spirit, that gentle stirring in your heart when everything else goes silent. You tried to ignore it, to push it aside, to tell yourself you would come back to it later. But I have not stopped calling you. Even now, as you hear these words, I am drawing you closer. Do not scroll past this moment. Do not treat this like just another message. This is personal. This is me reaching for you. There are things waiting for you in my presence that you cannot find anywhere else. Peace that does not fade when circumstances change. Clarity that cuts through confusion. A love that does not leave when you fall short. But you must open what I have placed before you. You must respond to my voice. I am not forcing you. I am inviting you. But understand this invitation is sacred. Stay with me here. Do not rush away. What I am about to speak into your life will shift something deep within you. I see where you are, and I know what you've been carrying. But before I reveal more, I need your attention, your willingness, your heart open toward me. And my child, if you can feel that this message is truly for you, then don't keep it to yourself. Like this video as a sign that you are hearing my voice. Comment as a declaration that you are ready to return. Share this with 3 people who need to hear my call, because I am reaching for them too. Let this message spread like a light in the darkness. And subscribe, so you do not miss the ways I will continue to speak into your life. This is not about a platform. This is about souls coming back to me. I am calling you out of distance and into closeness, out of confusion and into truth, out of wandering and back into my arms. But you must open what I am placing before you. You must respond. So stay, my child. Listen carefully, because what you are about to hear is not just words. It is my voice calling you home. My child, I know where you have been. I have seen the quiet distance that has grown, not in a single moment, but little by little, step by step. It did not happen all at once. It came through the distractions that pulled your attention away, through the weariness that made you feel too tired to seek me, through the thoughts that told you that you would come back later, when things felt easier, when you felt more ready. But I was there in every moment. I saw you when you felt overwhelmed and didn't know where to turn. I saw you when your heart felt heavy, even when you could not explain why. I saw the nights when your mind would not rest, when questions filled your thoughts, and my voice felt distant to you. And even then, I did not move away from you. I did not turn my face. I stayed close, even when you felt far. You may think that you have drifted too far from me, that too much time has passed, that you have ignored my call one too many times. But listen to me clearly, my child. You are still mine. That has never changed. Not for a moment. Not in your silence, not in your confusion, not even in your doubt. I understand the weight you have been carrying, the responsibilities, the pressures, the unseen battles within your heart. I know how the world has tried to fill your mind with noise, making it harder for you to hear me. I know how disappointment has made you question things you once held with certainty. I know how guilt has whispered that you should stay away instead of coming closer. But those whispers are not from me. I have never asked you to stay away. I have never told you that you are too far gone. I have never said that you must fix yourself before returning to me. Those are burdens you placed on yourself, or lies you allowed to take root. And today, I am gently removing them from you. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. You are not disqualified from my presence. Even now, as you hear my voice, I am recognizing you. I am calling you by your heart, not by your mistakes. I am looking at you with love, not disappointment. You may have felt unseen by others, misunderstood, or even alone in what you are facing. But you have never been alone, not for a single second. I have been walking beside you, even when you did not notice. I have been protecting you in ways you did not see. I have been waiting, not with impatience, but with love, for this moment right here, where you would pause and hear me again. So do not hide from me now. Do not pull back in hesitation. You do not need to pretend with me. You do not need to have perfect words. I already know your heart. And I am still calling you not because you are perfect, but because you are mine. My child, hear me clearly now, because I am about to reveal something that will free your heart. My call to you is not a punishment. It is not a reminder of your failures. It is not me standing at a distance, waiting for you to prove yourself worthy. No, my call is an invitation into restoration. Is my love reaching for you, not to condemn you, but to bring you back into the fullness of who you are meant to be. You have believed, even if only quietly within yourself, that you must fix everything before coming back to me. You have told yourself that you need to be stronger, better, more disciplined, more faithful. You thought that if you could just clean up your thoughts, your habits, your mistakes, then you would be ready to return. But that is not the truth I speak over you. I do not ask you to come to me perfect. I ask you to come to me willing. The door you think is closed has never been shut. It has remained open this entire time. It is not me who moved away from you. It is your heart that became hesitant, your steps that slowed, your focus that shifted. But even then, I stayed where I have always been, waiting with patience, calling with love. Returning to me is not about performance. It is about surrender. It is about laying down the weight you were never meant to carry alone. It is about trusting that I can do what you cannot. You cannot heal your own heart without me. You cannot fill the emptiness you feel with anything this world offers. That space within you was created for me, and only I can fill it completely. This is why you feel the pull. This is why something inside you knows there must be more. Because there is. And it begins the moment you stop striving and start opening your heart again. I am not asking you for perfection, my child. I am asking you for honesty. Come to me as you are, not as you think you should be. Bring your doubts, your fears, your questions, your broken pieces. I will not turn you away. I will not reject you. I will receive you with love that restores and renews. And as you hear this truth, understand that this message is not only for you. I am reaching many hearts through this moment. There are others who feel the same distance, the same longing, the same quiet call. And I am using willing vessels to carry my light into their darkness. My child, when you choose to respond, when you choose to open your heart, you become part of something greater. You become a channel through which my voice reaches others. When you sow into this mission, you are planting seeds into souls you may never see, but I see them. I water them, and I bring the increase. I say to you, as it is written, that when you give, it shall be given back to you, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. This is not just a verse, it is my living promise to you. and I am speaking it over you now. If your heart is stirring, do not ignore it. This is your moment. This is your response. Move in faith. Act in obedience. And watch what I will do through you and for you. My child, I speak to you now with love, but also with truth that must not be ignored. There are things that have stood between us, not because I placed them there, but because you allowed them to remain. And I will not leave you in a place that keeps you distant from me. I correct you because I love you, not because I am angry with you. You have given space in your life to things that do not give life back to you. You have allowed distractions to take the time that was meant for me. You have listened to voices that led you into confusion instead of clarity. And at times, you have chosen comfort over obedience, delay over response, silence over seeking me. I say this not to shame you, but to awaken you, because you cannot return fully to me while still holding tightly to what pulls you away. There are patterns you have justified, habits you have excused, and thoughts you have entertained that have slowly hardened your sensitivity to my voice. What once stirred your spirit now barely moves you, not because I stopped speaking, but because you stopped listening in the same way. But even now, it is not too late to change this. Do not let pride keep you from coming back. Do not let fear tell you that change is too difficult. Do not let distraction convince you that you will return later. Later has been your delay, and delay has kept you from the peace you seek. I am calling you to realign, my child. You cannot carry both the world and my will at the same time. At some point, you must choose, not in words alone, but in your daily steps, in your attention, in your priorities. Returning to me is not just a feeling. It is a decision that shows itself in how you live, in what you pursue, in what you release. I am not asking you to become someone else overnight. I am asking you to take a step toward me today, to let go of what you know is pulling you away, to turn your heart back, even if it feels unfamiliar at first. I will meet you in that step. I will strengthen you in that decision. What you must be willing to let go. You have held on to things thinking they bring you comfort, but they have only kept you restless. You have avoided surrender thinking it would cost you too much, but in truth, it will give you more than you can imagine. My ways are not against you, they are for you. So I correct you gently, but firmly. Not to push you away, but to draw you closer. Not to remind you of your weakness, but to lead you into strength. Let this be the moment where you stop resisting and start returning. Where you stop delaying and start deciding. Where you stop holding back and start opening your heart fully to me. Because everything you are searching for begins when you choose to come back and truly let go. My child, do not let what you have just heard weigh you down. Let it lift you up. I do not speak to correct you and then leave you there. I speak to restore you, to strengthen you, to remind you that you are not walking this path back to me alone. Even now, as you begin to turn your heart toward me, I am already moving toward you with grace. You may feel weak in this moment. You may wonder if you truly have the strength to change, to let go, to return fully. But hear me clearly, I am your strength. You do not need to gather power on your own before coming back to me. Your strength will be found in the very act of returning. Each step you take toward me will be met with my presence, my help, my sustaining power. I know you have tried before. I know there were moments when you wanted to draw closer to me, but something pulled you back again. Perhaps it was discouragement. Perhaps it was inconsistency. Perhaps it was the quiet voice that told you nothing would really change. But that voice is not mine. I do not speak defeat over you. I speak life. This time is different, my child. Not because of your effort, but because of your awareness. You are hearing me now with a heart that is ready to respond. And that is where transformation begins, not in perfection, but in willingness. Do not be afraid of the process. Returning to me is not a single moment. It is a journey of closeness that grows deeper each day. You do not have to rush it. You do not have to prove anything. Simply walk with me, step by step. When you feel weak, lean on me. When you feel uncertain, listen for my voice. When you feel like giving up, remember that I am holding you steady. You are not starting from nothing. There is still faith within you. There is still a spark in your heart that responds when I call your name. That spark has not died. It has only been waiting to be reignited. And I am breathing on it now. Let hope rise again within you. The past does not define your future with me. The distance you felt does not cancel the closeness I am offering you now. You are not disqualified because you struggled. You are invited because you are mine. And nothing can change that. So lift your head, my child. Do not walk in shame. Do not carry regret as if it still has power over you. I have already made a way for you to return, and I am walking that path with you. You will not fail when you walk with me. You will not be alone when you call on me. You will not be the same as you were before. Because I am restoring you, not slowly without purpose, but intentionally, lovingly, and completely. And what I begin in you, I will be faithful to finish. So take courage now. Let your heart be strengthened. Your return is not just possible, it is already unfolding. My child, as you take these steps back toward me, I do not leave you with uncertainty. I speak promises over you, living promises that do not fade, do not break, and do not depend on your perfection. You rest on my faithfulness, and I am always faithful. Hear me now. I have not called you back to leave you the same. I have called you back to renew you. I promise you forgiveness that is complete, not partial. When you come to me, I do not hold your past over you. I do not remind you of every failure or misstep. I remove it, I cover it, and I restore you as if you had never been separated. This is my mercy, and it is greater than anything you have done. I promise you peace that will steady your heart. Not a temporary calm that disappears when life becomes difficult, but a deep, unshakable peace that remains within you. Even when your circumstances do not change immediately, your spirit will. You will begin to feel my presence in a way that quiets your fears and strengthens your trust. I promise you direction. You have felt lost at times, unsure of what to do next or where to go. But when you walk with me, I will guide you step by step. I do not always reveal everything at once, but I will never leave you without light for your next step. Trust me in the process, and you will not walk in confusion. I promise you restoration. What you think has been wasted, I can redeem. The time you feel you lost, I can restore with purpose. The parts of your heart that feel broken, I can heal with care. Nothing is beyond my ability to renew. Nothing is too far gone for me to touch. But my child, understand this. My promises are not separated from your trust. I ask you to walk with me, to remain close, to choose me daily. Not out of obligation, but out of relationship. I am not asking for perfection. I am asking for your heart to stay connected to mine. There will be moments when you feel tested. Moments when patience is required. Moments when you may not see immediate results. But do not let those moments shake your faith. My timing is not against you. It is working for you. I see what you cannot see, and I am aligning things in ways you do not yet understand. Trust me in the waiting. Trust me in the silence. Trust me even when the path feels unfamiliar. Because I am not leading you into uncertainty. I am leading you into purpose. You are not returning to emptiness. You are returning to a place where you are known, guided, strengthened, and loved completely. And everything I have spoken over you will come to pass in its right time. So rest in this assurance, my child. You do not have to question if I will receive you. I already have. You do not have to wonder if I will stay. I never left. Walk with me now, and you will see that every promise I have spoken is not just truth. It is your future unfolding in my hands. My child, this is your moment. Not tomorrow, not later when everything feels easier, but now, right here, as you hear my voice. I have spoken to your heart. I have called you back, and now I am inviting you to respond. Do not let this moment pass you by. Do not return to old patterns as if nothing has happened. Something is shifting within you, and you must move with it. I am not asking you for a grand gesture. I am asking you for a real one. Open your heart to me fully, without holding anything back. Speak to me honestly, not with rehearsed words, but with truth. Tell me where you have been. Tell me what you have been feeling. Lay it all before me. Your doubts, your fears, your regrets, your hopes. I am listening, and I am near. This is where your return begins, not in perfection, but in surrender. You have heard my call. Now answer it. Even if your voice feels small, even if your faith feels fragile, even if you are unsure of what to say, come to me anyway. I do not measure your words by their strength. I receive them because they come from you. And when you take this step, something powerful begins to happen. The distance closes. The connection restores. The peace you have been searching for begins to settle within you. Do not overthink this moment, my child. Do not wait until you feel ready enough. You are ready because I am calling you. That is enough. If you are able, pause right now. Close your eyes, even for a few seconds, and turn your attention toward me. Whisper a simple prayer. It does not have to be long. It does not have to be perfect. Just say, I am here. I am coming back. Help me. And I will meet you in that place. I will not ignore your response. I will not delay my presence. I will not turn away from you. Every step you take toward me, I receive. Every effort you make to return, I strengthen. You are not walking into silence. You are stepping into relationship again. And from this moment forward, let your actions follow your decision. Make space for me in your day, even in small ways. A few moments of stillness, a quiet conversation with me, and choice to turn away from what once distracted you. These small steps will build something greater than you can see right now. This is your turning point, not because everything around you has changed yet, but because you have chosen to respond to me, and that decision will shape what comes next in your life. So do not hesitate any longer. Do not look back with regret. Look forward with trust. Come to me now, my child. I am here, and I am ready to receive you. My child, come closer and rest in this moment with me. You have heard my call. You have felt my presence, and now I want you to leave this place not with pressure, but with peace. This is not the end of something. It is the beginning of your return, the beginning of a renewed closeness between us. Remember what I have spoken to you. I called you not to condemn you, but to restore you. I reminded you that you are still mine, even in the moments you felt distant. I showed you that the door was never closed, that all I desired was for you to open your heart again. I corrected you not to push you away, but to guide you back to life. I strengthened you so you would not feel alone in this journey. And I gave you my promises so you would walk forward with confidence, not fear. Now receive this truth fully. I am with you. You do not have to strive to find me. You do not have to search endlessly as if I am hiding from you. I am near. I am present. I am walking with you in every step you take from this moment forward. When you wake, I am there. When you feel uncertain, I am there. When you fall, I am there to lift you again. My presence is not temporary. It is constant. Let your heart be at peace. Do not let doubt return and steal what you have received here. Do not let old thoughts convince you that this moment was insignificant. What has begun in you is real. What you felt is real. And if you continue to walk with me, you will see the fruit of this decision unfold in your life. And now, my child, as you carry this peace with you, hear me in this as well. What I am doing in your life is not meant to stay with you alone. My word is like a seed, and when it is sown, it multiplies beyond what you can see. There are others who are still waiting in darkness, still longing for the same call you have just heard. I say to you, as my child, step into this moment with me. If this message has touched your heart, then let your response become a river that flows outward. So into this mission so that my voice can reach further, so that more hearts can return, so that more lives can be restored. The link for PayPal giving is placed before you in the description, and even in the QR code within each video. I have made it simple for you to act. Hear me. Give, and it shall be given unto you. This is not just written, it is spoken over you now. When you release what is in your hand, I release what is in mine. When you become a vessel, I fill you again and again. I am inviting you. Step into this act of obedience. Do not delay. Do not question the stirring you feel. This is not just support. This is participation in my work. And as you give, I bless you. I multiply over your life. I open doors you could not open on your own. And I'll go forward in peace, my child. Stay close to me. Walk with me daily. And know that you are never alone. I am with you always.